sister chromatids are now called chromosomes are pulled toward the opposite pole. So this is anaphase, where it's ending. Okay. Telophase. Telophase, when you can actually see two distinct chromosomes arrive at the opposite pole. Nuclear envelope will start surrounding the chromosome. The mitotic spindle will start breaking down. More spindles. Okay. And then cytokinesis is where the cell will start dividing. It will start pinching the cytoplasm and the nuclear membrane. And the plasma membrane. It will start making into two separate cells. Animal cells, and cleavage happens. Here's a better depiction. Prophase, metaphase, everything's in the middle. Okay, anaphase, and then telophase. Okay. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is also separated and divided in the anaphase stage. Okay. Here's that pinching, which is the cytokinesis. Of course, is there a balance? Of course, there's a balance. Otherwise, we'll keep growing. Like cancer cells. Cancer cells does not have a program, and it will continue to divide, okay, and then gets out of control. CDK, it's a stop and go checkpoint. Okay. Okay, so there's going to be a little bit of reading here. How often and when? External factor, hormonal stimulate mitosis. For example, it's time to grow. Become a teenager. Your body will start having growth hormones and things like that. Okay. Internal factors within the cell, telomeres, 6 nucleotide repeat at the chromosome. Of course, you don't have to know this. Okay. The cell size. If you got too large, you're dead. Okay. So external and internal factors controlling cells. Tumors. Benign tumors are, even though they are cancer, it stays in the same place and they are contained. But malignant tumors are spread, and these are called metastases. Okay, where they are not programmed. Cancer is again a mutation. That's why the body is there's a check. Very important not to go rogue, otherwise you will mutate. There are tumor suppressor genes. It stops slow mitosis. When these are mutated and there's no break, and just keep going. Environmental factor, we know radiation, toxic chemicals, food we eat, everything could contribute to toxicity and cancer. We're going to learn this later when it comes to stem cells. When we are a baby, when we are fetus, embryo, we have different types of cells, totipotent, pluripotent, and multipotent. We're gonna go into these extensively. These are all stem cells, but anyway, here it is. Okay, totipotent. Totipotent, it is like total power. Okay, it can change into any cells. The body needs. Okay, any type of human tissue. Now, pluripotent, right here, pluripotent are more. They are still stem cells, but they're not as specific. They are not as diverse anymore. They're a little bit more specific. Okay. For example, the mesoderm. Mesoderm only generate muscles and all that. Okay. And then the multipotent, it's even more. It can differentiate, but only in its own lineage. Okay, it cannot now turn into a lung cell. Okay, if this is supposed to be a muscle cell, it cannot turn into a lung cell. Okay. Okay, again, totipotent can turn into any human cells. Pluripotent is a little bit more specialized. Okay, it cannot turn into, for example, this cell cannot turn into this cell, vice versa. Okay, pluripotent can only be more specific, and multipotent can only form things in its own lineage. Okay, its own lineage. Okay, that marks the end of chapter 3. And if you have any questions, we can talk about it in lab.